Here's some tips that I have for you guys on how to continue the momentum that you created. You know, if you guys look at Maxwell, there's the law of the big mo. It's hard to create momentum, y'all. You created momentum. I promise you I'll bring you energy and fire for the month of July, because the company has a big contest coming out for the month of July. Because we're allowed to go play in the sandbox now. We can go out there to people's homes, knock on doors, go out and see people. It's getting ready to get cracking. Restaurants open up on Friday. People are already out in the field in Tennessee. It's game time to do something big. So you got to carry the momentum that you guys created. Make sure people have their goals written down. This is where success is in the details. Some people will make sure their people have goals, but they don't make sure they're written down. Make sure their goals are written down. What was your people's ALP goal, and what was your ALP goal this year? What was your money goal? What was your income goal this year? And are you on pace? Are they on pace with their income goals, ALP goals? Writing it down with the game plan. So I want their goals and their vision on paper. Just read, reignite, make sure that we look back and let's start looking at right now, okay, what do we need to do? Do we make an adjustment here with their vision and with their goals? And then you need to find out, just like I need to find out, just like Justin, you guys need to find out, do I have your permission to lead you to these numbers, or do you want to adjust your goals this year? Those are only two things that I can do for you. Either I can say we can pick up the pace and you don't mind me pushing you, keeping it real with you, challenging you, and helping you, or let's just change the goal. But we don't get to keep, like if we're not on pace, you don't get to keep the same income goal and not change the action and effort to level up and catch up to where you're at. So find out, do you want to be coached and pushed? Or do you want me to just leave you where you're at? And then give them that. And try to make sure that you pull realness out of them. Don't let them tell you, yeah, they want you to push them hard, but really they don't, because then you're going to blow them out of the business. So you got to do research and find out, like, are these people really interested in getting this income goal down? Are they really interested on hitting these numbers they talk about hitting? Because if they are, then it's your job to coach them through it. And sometimes that's why Michael Jordan said on The Last Dance, in the book Relentless, his trainer, he said, if I ever see you in my neighborhood, I'm going to shoot you. That's what he told his trainer. But that's the reason why the dude was such a beast, was because his coach, his trainer, would push the shit out of him. And so you have to be that person that's getting in those. Now, not everybody, that like Jordan's an elite performer. He wanted to be the greatest. He wanted to win 6 NBA titles, wanted to never see a Game 7. He couldn't be coaching somebody that just wanted to play at the YMCA and stay in shape that way. So you need to figure out which one of your people really is relentless. Which one of your people really wants to go to the next level? How many of them? It won't be a lot of them. How many of them really want that life? You know how people say, you ain't about that life. That's how I feel when I'm looking at cats that tell me they want to make millions. Like, you ain't about that life, dog. You ain't about that grind, like what that shit really requires to make millions. Because let me tell you, all that money y'all just made this week, if you want that to be an every week thing for you, the amount of effort that you put in that week, that's the same amount of effort you need to put in all the time. Okay? Like, if you think about someone that built something great, something major, you're first getting to 100,000 a week, getting to 200,000 a week, building something of that nature, How many days out of 365 days do you think a person is zoned in? If somebody says they want to be a world champion in boxing or MMA or whatever, they want to win a Super Bowl, Tom Brady. If they say they want that level out of 365 days, how many days do they need to be mentally and or physically zoned in? Even if it's just with recovery, rest and recovery, stretching, diet, nutrition, cardio, running, preparation, getting with their teammates, studying playbook. Like the off season for lazy people is a time to take a break. The off season for the real people that want to be great is a time to separate. That's what we use the off season for, is to catch your ass. We use the off season to separate from you. That's the people that want to be great, that's what they use the off season for.